piece that I played at the FIFA World Cup in Germany. And it was a wonderful time to really go and perform at FIFA World Cup. And at the time I had just finished designing a 54-string guitar, and this was the highest number of strings for a guitar ever. Previously it was Pat Metheny who had designed a guitar called the Picasso, and Picasso had 42 strings. And God helped me to break that record by fitting 54 strings, and I had sent information to the Guinness Book of World Records, and they wrote back saying, "Sorry sir, we don't know how to write a manual to break a record." See, for every record there has to be a manual how to break it. If you can't break it, then it cannot be a record. You know, so everything. By the way, my travel is not a world record by Guinness Book of World Records, but it's by the World Records Academy, and I'll tell you later what's the difference. But so this was nice to really see that they tracked me down and they found out that I had finished designing this guitar. It was getting built, and I also finished writing a piece on this guitar called The Tribute to the Unknown God from the book of Acts chapter 17 verse 23. And it was nice to feel that kind of an importance coming from international places. But people ask me, "Benny, why Jesus? Can you do concerts without mentioning the name of Jesus?" But I want to tell you, my friends, for me, Jesus is not about trying to promote a religion or trying to promote an organization. No, it is my life. It is my life. It is my story. And it was tough. Today when I look at my life, you know, all kinds of people want to be my friends just because of my achievements. Suddenly uncles and aunties and cousins are popping up here and there, and they claim that they are related to me. Now recently I had to play in Hyderabad for Franklin Graham's crusade, and there was about 73,000 people, and all kinds of people are calling up and they're saying I'm related like this. They're trying to discover and invent a genealogy that's connected to me. But you know, at 16, I was nobody, nothing. Even in church, people would not sit next to me unless that was the only seat that was left. This is honest. I was born to a very highly achieving family. My father was an aerospace scientist. Being the firstborn, I was expected to become like him. If there are any parents here, I just want to tell you, your children are humans, they're not machines. So they can't produce your kind of expectations all the time. But if you dream the dreams of God for your children, it's amazing how in the long run you have a happy family. And I've met so many families today, and I share this openly because I could not keep up. No medical record can confirm that every firstborn son will have the same brains like the father. And yet many times we come with that expectation, and it was hard. And nobody understood how come you have such an amazing, smart father, but I was just the opposite of my father. And later on, with my medical condition, from the age of 2 till the age of 16, I was given wrong medication. I was on high dosage of cortisone steroids. And at 16, doctors found out that 60% of my lungs were already damaged. My immune system broke down. And they said, "Benny, you're developing rheumatoid arthritis, and in 6 months you will be dead." This was my life at 16. When everybody were planning their future, I was given a death sentence within 6 months. And with this kind of a life, I didn't want to live anymore on this earth. I was worthless every direction I went. School, home, society, friends. And it came to a point at 16 I even contemplated to commit suicide. And I want to tell you, young ones, yes, you go through a lot more challenges today than the ones before, but I tell you, suicide is never the answer to any problem. It is never a victorious act. No way. I want to challenge you. Put your faith in God and face tomorrow. You can really overcome your challenges. And that's what happened at 16. I heard the voice of Jesus saying, "Even though you are called useless, I still need you." I said, "Why? Why do you need me? When everybody says I'm useless." Today I know what it means to be useful. You know, this year is an important year in North Korea. On the 12th of April is the 100th birth anniversary of their founder, Kim Il-sung, whom they call him the eternal leader. They've still kept his body. And I've chosen one person, or one artist from each country to perform on the 12th of April. And here, by God's grace, they've asked me to represent the nation of India, 1.3 billion people, to go and perform there. Now, the reason I told that is because they've seen my instrument, they've seen my achievement, and now they want me. But at 16, nobody wanted me. Nobody. And yet Jesus says, I need you. That is the pure relationship that you can ever have, is someone who is desiring to give into your life rather than trying to get something out of you. So I gave my life to Jesus. He transformed me and made me this new person. And today, when people ask me why Jesus, I said this is the reason Jesus. He died on the cross to transform my life. And by believing in Him, I have a new life. And I started my fresh walk with Jesus at 16. Today I'm 36, so I've already surpassed the expiry date that the doctors have put on my life. So today God can do a miracle. There's nothing impossible, and I'm one of the examples. So enjoy this piece, contribute to the unknown God from the book of Acts chapter 17 verse 23.